Hey everyone, this is test number 19. Can you over-optimize anchor text? My name is Clint Butler, if you don't know, from the Search and SEO Intelligence Agency. Holy crap, there's so many different variations of our name. On behalf of Dory Friend and the entire SIA staff, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. And if you could, hit the subscribe and the bell notifications. Gonna be releasing a lot more of these. So, let's get into it. Okay, so test number 19. Can you over-optimize anchor text? I think from test number 18, I already alluded to that you can. There are instances where you can certainly just go way overboard and Google will get you. However, it is actually keyword specific and even niche specific, depending on what the percentages are that you're looking for that you should be going for. Great example I like to use, especially when I'm talking about anchor text analysis, is the web design keyword. So city, web design, Phoenix, web design, LA, web design, Vegas, web design, right? Look at the exact match anchor text percentages for those keywords. Like on average, it's not unheard of to see like 45 to 60% exact match anchor text, and Google's ranking those pages just fine. Whereas you can go to some other niches that the exact match anchor text is down there more in the averages of what people were saying was you should be in the 1 to 2 or less than 1%. And some of those are close. You can get into the ones, the fives, and that's typically the averages that I'm seeing around in the competition is 1 to 5%. And it's not necessarily the one that has the higher anchor text percentages that's winning, but it is there in that top 10 for ranking for a keyword. Now, what does that tell us? Number one, anchor text and the rule of your exact match should be less than 1%. That's just entirely false. It's debunked by the actual search results. You don't need an SEO test to tell you that. You can go in the search results, look at the anchor text. If it's 1 to 5%, then the recommendation that you should be less than 1% is gone right off the bat. And you can do that yourself. However, you shouldn't get a little bit crazy with it either. Like our test results, the test page actually dropped a spot, but then it went to number 1 and it stayed there. And that's 25% exact match anchors. Keep in mind, it's a test keyword. There's no search volume for it. Probably no one's searching for it, which is why it's chosen as a test keyword. And there's no other links to the other pages. So 25% that's the norm. So if I wanted to, we could actually redo this test and every page gets 25% and then the test page get 50% and see if there's an over optimization there. So this test is not a bust, but it is good information in regards that we can zero one, the 1% less than 1% or stay at 1% rule that people are spouting off, completely useless. And 2, there's probably not an over optimization if you're the norm. So if you are new to a market, and I wouldn't suggest getting into a business where there's absolutely no competition, because then this probably means there's no money, right? But if you're the norm and your norm is 10% or 25% anchor text, and everyone is meeting you 10 to 25% anchor text, and then you bump it up to 12% or 12.5% or 11.5%, you may win based off of the quality of your backlinks. And you may not get penalized, but you may win, right? So think of it that way. Don't use exact match anchors, less than 1% as a rule. Do your research, figure out what your competition is doing, and that'll tell you right around the sweet spot of where you have to be. It doesn't count. It doesn't account for the quality of your backlinks. If they have 10%, you have 25%, and their backlinks are just better quality, not necessarily always more quantity. Quantity you can beat out too, or quantity can beat you out too. But if they have better quality, pound per pound, if you each have 10 links and theirs are better 10 than your 10, they're going to beat you regardless of what your match anchor is. However, if you can get some decent links of similar quality and power, the exact match would probably give you a step ahead. I would look into that, do some more research. You can actually go through and find sites that are ranking in 1 and 2 with exact match, and then look at all their competition, and they don't have any exact match. Probably a hit there that you should be doing some exact match stuff, even if it's not a lot. All right, so hopefully you find this test useful and you can implement some of the stuff from it in regards to anchor text, and at least start doing anchor text analysis. I appreciate you watching. If you could, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.